Don't be nervous. I got a place in here. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Daddy. Your little girl's gonna take real good care of you now. Again, honey, you give me a call, huh?
All right. Just hang on a minute. This man didn't want anyone to know he was married.
Hotel key.
New Mexico driver's license, Robert Cotter.
The red light district. Every city has one. Home to prostitutes, pimps, strip joints, clip joints, dealers, winos, and muggers. Not exactly the kind of place where you'd take the family for a Sunday drive. A Saturday night on the town, a Saturday night away from home, that's a different story. Always has been. That's how a well-dressed, respectable man gets his name in the papers. He was somebody's husband, somebody's father. Now, he's just somebody's victim.
There's money and credit cards. Looks like everything's still here.
Could be a mugging. Maybe something scared him off.
Maybe.
Frank, Kevin,
Tom,
what can you give me?
I'll tell you what we don't know. Man from Albuquerque, stab wound. No suspect, no motive.
A stranger in a strange town. Whatever he was doing here, he was old enough to know better. It's a cold town, unforgiving. There are some mistakes you only make once.
where the hell have you been?
Working.
I thought you said you were working. What the hell you doing? Giving it away? You holding out on me, bitch?
I'm tired, Cody. I'm just so tired.
Don't see why. Didn't look like you were too busy out there.
Why don't you get off my back?
Now you watch your mouth.
Not happy? Why don't you try going out there for a change?
You piece of trash.
No, no, Cody, no, no!
Come on, Crystal. Come on. Do it. Do it.
I have to do everything. You don't do nothing.
I I don't do nothing, huh? Who looks out for you when you're on the street, huh?
But why do you always have to hit me?
Who gets your stuff for you? Who sets you up pretty? Who pays your bail for you when you get yourself busted? Huh? There's nobody out there that cares about you except me. And you know it. I leave. You got nothing.
Cody, don't go, freak. Don't go.
Crystal, you're my woman. You know I'd never leave you.
Get your hands up behind that rights.
I know your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Now use it. Man stabbed, wallets left out, money's still in it, credit cards still in it.
Maybe it was a mugging, and somebody walked in and the guy ran.
That's what Frankie said.
Is it right?
It's a homicide, Freddie. They don't print the answers upside down at the bottom of the page.
Maybe he had something else in his wallet that the killer wanted.
Such as?
A phone number, an address, the key to a safety deposit box.
Try this one on. Forensic says there were no prints on the wallet, not even Cotter's.
Maybe it wasn't his wallet.
It's gotta be a mugging.
And somebody scared him off, but we already guessed that.
We're back.
Anybody see if that guy had a record in New Mexico?
We checked out that hotel key, Obi.
I'll check with the coroner.
Hold it. Did anybody see who brought these?
If you don't tell, we won't tell. Gratitude and friendship. Sounds almost pornographic. And who's Billy?
A friend. Looks a little like Harrison Ford. A little like Christopher Reeve. You didn't see him, I take it.
Must have been faster than a speeding bullet.
I take it nobody wants to get any work done?
Okay, right. Here's what we get at the hotel. This guy, Carter, was in town for a cartographers convention.
Cartographers?
Yeah, the guys that make maps.
We talked to a few of his buddies, and they say that they were out for a night on the town, checking out singles bars.
Then our guy split around midnight. Figured he might do better on his own.
What about the hotel room?
Usual stuff. Nothing interesting. We did find this, though.
Some lucky cop in New Mexico gets to bring the bad news to his wife.
Hey, honey. Woo. Stick around, honey. Wait for me a second. I'll show you a good time. Looks like you could use a little company.
What do you want?
Everything.
Everything here out in the street?
Everything, wherever.
How much do you got?
Everything. I'll give you everything I have.
Come on down to my private place, Papa.
You better believe it, baby. This is my lucky night. You are gorgeous.
Oh, you're real hot, aren't you, Daddy?
You better believe it, baby.
Good.
Slowing down in your old age?
No, I was here 15 minutes ago. Wouldn't have had a coffee. I didn't want to make you feel bad. Same as the other one.
Yeah, dead.
That's very helpful.
His name is Barney Creeley. Now you know as much as we do.
Not quite. We also know the time of his death.
And how do we know that?
He was killed between 1:18 and 1:30.
We're waiting, Frankie.
Found the body at 1:30. And this says he withdrew $100 in cash from an automatic teller at 1:18.
What happened to him for 12 minutes? How much money's in the wallet?
$50.
There's $50 missing.
Get that down the left.
There's one of those machines right upstairs.
Let's go look at it. This time of night, how does the guy spend $50 between here and the corner? Drugs? Any on him?
Could be in him.
Well, the autopsy will help us on that.
Probably saw everything. Too bad you can't get at the duck.
Maybe we can.
Okay, done. What are you trying to do to me, Frank?
What do you mean?
I have to run out in a bridge game for this little one.
It was your idea to go to medical school.
Yeah, I always figured in this line I wouldn't get called out in the middle of the night.
What'd you find out?
What were the questions? Did he spend his money on drugs or sex? No, and no. No drugs except alcohol.
How much?
Could he walk? Yes. Could he fly a jet plane? I doubt it. No needle marks, no signs of a struggle, and no evidence of recent sexual activity. Whatever he was doing in his last moments on Earth, I've got no reason to think he wasn't being a good boy. I hope that's a comfort for someone. What do you care about my bridge game? You want to know about the wound.
It's not too much trouble.
No doubt in my mind, same killer in both cases. Probably the same knife. This one's a bit neater, though. Frank, if you're going to shoot this murderer, try to keep him alive. Seems he's a handy guy with a knife. Could help us hard to find today.
Sick.
Yes, I did. They're lovely. Excuse me, who is this? Oh, Mr. Casper. Yes, like the ghost. I remember. Oh, no, that's very sweet of you, but you needn't bother coming off. Oh, you are? All right, well, then I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, goodbye, Mr. Casper. Okay, goodbye, Billy.
The man of steel paying a visit?
He happens to be very nice, and you should not be listening to other people's conversations, Freddie.
It's my super hearing. I can't help it. I might have caught a word or two.
Oh, Brian.
So who is
Yeah,
he?
you said you might have...
William Casper. A couple of weeks ago, Colby and I rescued him. There was this old lady beating him up with a baseball bat. Anyway, she turns out to be his mother, and he wouldn't press any charges.
So, what's this about tomorrow?
He's coming down to pick up his mother's baseball bat and to thank me in person.
Stevie!
Good.
No news on how that guy spent the $50. No sex, no drugs.
Yeah, we'll keep your coat on. It's Gruber? All right, thanks very much. You made the withdrawal at 1:18, right?
Yeah.
Well, the machine recorded another transaction at 1:19. Max Gruber, 139. Stanhope.
So you finally got that machine to talk.
Traitor!
Hello.
Police, Mr. Gruber, I'd like a word with you.
Do something for you, mate?
I'd like to ask you a few questions. Can we come in?
Guess you might. Sorry, mate. Brain's not working. Come on in. Have a seat.
Thanks, we'll stand.
We understand you withdrew $20 from a bank machine last night.
I had 20 in the bank, mate. It was covered.
That's not the problem. Now listen, Mr. Gruber.
Right, you got a search warrant.
A search warrant.
Hey. Spit it out. amphetamines.
Like we said, Mr. Goober, he just wanted to talk.
Now you tell me.
We better get some answers out of him soon before he flaps his arms and takes off.
Well, there was a man using that machine just before you. Did you get a look at him?
Jesus, there must have been about 15 of them.
What? Well?
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess there was someone there.
Is this the man?
I don't know. Maybe, could be, why not?
Was he with anyone?
No.
Did he meet anyone?
Meet anyone. As far as if he met anyone. Picked up some tart, that's what he did.
All right. Would you mind coming down and looking at some pictures?
I can look at some pictures. But I don't think I'll be coming down for a long time. That's all right. No. Oh, no. Oh, beautiful, man, beautiful. No.
So he walks off with the hooker, and he's out $50, right? But the coroner says there's no sign of sexual activity, so he wasn't knifed after he left her.
Well, it's 2 killings within a couple of blocks of each other. If it's a hooker, then she must be working out of that area. What do you say we try and find her? I think that we should put somebody out in the street undercover.
Jambone doesn't have any skirts.
Huh? No. Huge.
I want you to drop by the Waverly House. Speak to a Miss Campbell.
I know
She runs a drop-in center for kids.
I saw you.
She'll introduce you to somebody, take you out in the street, and show you around.
First thing.
Good. How do you think we're making out with this guy? Frankie?
Hey, that's all, man. No, it's not. It's hard. No. Huge. No. Same page, man. Same page. Hey, no, it's not, man. No, it's not. Hey, man, I saw her here somewhere, man. She's here somewhere, man.
One of these days.
I figured I'd find you here. You're supposed to be out working.
I was just going.
Something about your attitude.
Don't wait up for me, Cody.
Can I get Mrs. Campbell? Can you tell me where Mrs. Campbell is?
Okay, what's your problem?
What do you mean, Mrs. Campbell?
I'll be with you in a minute. Stop. You're acting like a 5-year-old, all right? We'll discuss it after dinner. Get out of here. Come on, move. You must be Detective Brody, right?
Stevie.
Yeah, hi. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, this is exactly what I expected. I thought it would be more,
Institutional, right? Thank you. Should have had it 2 weeks ago. Well, that wouldn't exactly work around here. You know what I mean? Most of the kids here are prostitutes or runaways, usually both, and they've had enough of institutions. Come on this way. So how does this place work? Well, it's exactly what you see. I mean, there's no preaching, no rules to speak of, and when they settle in, if they do settle in, we try to get them interested in some of the other programs. Cut it out.
Such as?
Well, drug rehab, skills training. I just want to get them off the street, give them a break. You know what I mean?
Does it work?
Does jail work? Does your criminal justice system work? I think our programs turn a few lives around, yeah?
So what happens then?
Well, some of them run drop-in centers. Anyway, from your phone call, I think you wanted to speak to somebody with more recent experience.
Yeah.
Right?
Thanks.
All right, I'm going to introduce you to Maggie. She's 19. She's been on the street for 5 years.
Still working?
Unfortunately, yes. She just drops in to watch our soap operas.
I don't see where I...
Great.
Come on. Maggie, I want you to meet somebody. This is Stevie.
You're a cop? It's that obvious, huh?
Yeah. Well, I'll leave you two to get acquainted.
Thanks.
Okay, I'll get you.
Maggie, I need your help.
My help? That's a laugh.
I don't think it's that funny.
You mean about those guys that got knifed?
Oh, you heard about that, huh?
You're kidding. Not like one of us got killed, you know. Some guy gets it, some guy in a suit. It's in all the damn papers. It's a big deal.
Yeah, but you are gonna help me, right?
She tell you I would?
Well, she told me that I could talk with you.
It ain't my thing, helping cops. What's in it for me?
Absolutely nothing.
Of course you're the father.
Except a chance to do something for somebody else.
Hell no. Ain't like nobody done me no favors. The only thing I got to look after is me.
Oh. Congratulations. I can see you're doing a good job of that.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't mean anything.
No blood for us there.
Glad to see you're so happy with your life.
Hey, there ain't nothing the matter with my life.
Saying this to me.
Good. See you around.
Nick, I'm pregnant with your child. I need your help.
Mark. Ooh.
Kevin,
Huh?
how much do prostitutes make?
Sometimes they make a lot of money. What's this about?
Well, have you ever had sex with a hooker, Kevin?
Mark, what kind of a question is that?
What's wrong? People do it, don't they?
Well, sure they do. There's just better ways of having sex, as you put it.
What's wrong with having sex?
Nothing. It's not the same thing as making love, though.
Come on, let's play ball. Oh, sorry.
So have you?
Come on.
Ever had sex with a hooker? Kevin?
Not that I've noticed.
Kevin?
What?
Well, you haven't answered my question yet. What's the big deal?
All right, no. I haven't had sex with a prostitute. I wanted to, or I thought I did, when I was about 18, but I chickened out. Now I don't want to anymore. It's not that it costs money. It's just not what sex is all about for me. When two people love each other, they make love. It's not the same thing at all.
Thanks. Good evening, officer.
Not bad. Little less action on the purse, though.
All right, I'll try.
And a little more wiggle. When you're not too hot up here, you gotta work with what you got.
Maggie, you just made my day.
Facts is facts, girl. One doesn't hide too much in this business, now do one?
Hey, you there. Yeah, you. Come on over here. Ah, that little one.
Ooh, the man's talking to you, honey.
What am I gonna do?
Well, it depends. How much do you need the money?
Come on, cutie.
He's not worth more than 25.
for?
$150. One don't want to take no chances in this business, now do one?
Yeah, girl. Oh!
You got it right.
Don't work that way.
I didn't do
At
nothing.
this point, don't I tell you?
I told
Not
you
with this boy. Pull that again, I'm gonna rip those things right out of your ears.
Hold it right there.
Have a discussion, Charlie.
Not anymore, it's not police.
Hey, shut up. Get off your facts, baby. Get off. Take it easy. Just stay right there and shut up. Later, chicken. Get out of here.
Get in here, Mr.
Yeah,
Ask you some questions. You seen either of these men?
Ugly suckers. What'd he do?
They got killed.
He ain't that ugly. These the dudes that got cars?
Yeah, you seen them?
Nah.
Do any of your girls carry knives?
Man, they all do. Crazy not to carry a blade.
You know any of them will use them?
Think one of my girls off these guys?
We ain't thinking anything yet, okay?
Oh, you think you want to know who could have done it? Well, man, just take your pick. I said, just take your pay. Just between you and me, these ladies aren't the most balanced of individuals. But if you want to know who did it, that I don't know.
You seen any of them?
You're gonna soak that when you get home here.
Thanks. How do you walk in these things?
Oh, you get used to it.
Never. Can you believe it? It's just one after the other, isn't it?
You ought to try it 7 nights a week without a badge.
Oh, thanks.
It ain't even busy.
So what made you change your mind?
About what?
About helping me.
I ain't helping you. We're just talking. Come on, coffee break's over. Let's go.
Get the hell out of here! This is my bench! Yeah, we were just... You ain't calm down! Get the hell out of here! Who are you? This is my bench! Everyone knows this is my bench! Calm down!
Yeah, it's all right, girl. Come on, Stevie. Let's just get out of here. It's all right.
Catch a baby. See what you're worth.
Take it easy. It's not getting anybody hurt.
Baby!
Hold it down there.
Stay
Get him moving.
Next. Come on. We don't have all day. We got a lot to do here. Right over here. And smile. Good. Next one. Come. There we go. Right over this one. Name, address.
Martha Washington, White House.
Amazing.
Honey.
All right, once more from the top. Last night, 1 a.m.
I told you I was working.
At your bench.
Yeah, my bench.
How about 10 o'clock the night before?
Hey, it's my bench! I work that bench. Anyone who works my bench, they're gonna get cut.
Anyone see you at your bench?
Why, we don't have all
See
day.
me every night.
Right over here. And smile.
That's not her, man.
Good.
Oh,
Next
she's
one.
bad, you know.
There.
Tall. Another bad. Good. Heaven on earth. Venus.
Anything? Well, she's a prostitute and she has a knife. Stevie says she knew how to use it. But our star witness is so full of amphetamines he couldn't pick out his own mother. And apparently she never strays from this certain bench, and the bench is 2 blocks from the bank machine.
That doesn't rule her out.
It doesn't rule out Stevie either. We're nowhere.
You may be right.
But don't you know the difference between touching and looking?
I'm looking, man. I'm looking.
Industry on parade.
What are you doing here?
Sex, violence, prostitution, murder. There can't be a story in that. A suspect?
Think she did it? I wouldn't bet a lot of money on it.
That's the tricky thing about your senseless murders. It's tough to make any sense out of it.
Yes, where's your sensible murders?
Exactly. What have we got here? A prostitute. She's been at it 1, 3, 7 years. Men come to her, she takes care of them. And all of a sudden, she's sticking a knife somewhere in their ribs.
Well, something snapped. It happens all the time.
That doesn't explain it. Why does a building burn down? Because there's a fire in it. Why does a car go off the road? Because it's out of control? Those aren't explanations. They're just another way of saying exactly the same thing.
Tommy, I'm not in the mood.
What snapped? That's the question.
Hey, Crystal. Crystal. Thank you. You look terrible. Listen, why don't you take yourself home and get some rest?
No, I'm not going that way.
Hey, I'll walk with you, okay? Okay? Take a couple hours off. That's all right. Cody ain't gonna mind.
No, he isn't.
Pull yourself together, little.
No, it's all right. Listen, just a couple of tricks, okay? Hey, you know, it's worse when he doesn't mind.
It's worse either way, if you ask me. Sometimes I swear I wish I could make it without him. Come on, let's go. Where are you taking me? I'm gonna take you home.
I'm not going.
Yeah, come on, I'm gonna take you
Excuse
home.
me, hi.
I gotta take care of business.
Oh, come on, Paul. Give me a break. You know better than that. I'm sorry, that's all for now.
Hear what they're calling her now, Jane the Ripper. Are you going out again?
I wasn't planning on it.
Plan on it.
But I just showered and changed.
One more question, please.
There she is. Mr. Casper, Detective Brody.
It's her. It's a plane.
Right over there. Go ahead.
You wouldn't believe how many papers I had to sign to get this back.
Well, it'll be worth it. I'm sure she'll be glad to have it back. Have a seat.
Yes. Mother hasn't slept well since the day you took it from her. She never goes anywhere without her bat.
Well, I hope she doesn't hold it against me. After all, it was you she was hitting with it.
Mother isn't the sort to carry a grudge. She's spoken very highly of you ever since. The roses were her idea.
Well, I can't tell you what a load that takes off my mind, Mr. Casper.
Oh, please, call me Billy.
Well, Billy, I really do have a lot of work to do, as you can see here.
Yes. She says you've got spunk. I apparently do not.
Spunk?
Mother really admires that in a woman. So do I.
Well, that's very sweet of you, Mr. Casper, but
Call Billy?
Billy, but I've really got to get back to work.
Brody, Mother and I were wondering if you'd care to join us for dinner some Sunday evening.
Oh, well, I'd love to, but
Stevie, sorry to interrupt, but we've got a 1086.
A what?
A 1086, and it's emergency. We need you right away.
Oh, a 1086, right. I'll be right there. Terribly sorry, Billy, but you understand how important this is, don't you?
Is it serious?
Very.
Oh, did you know it? Just when things were going so great. A 1086.
Are you okay?
You can't seriously connect her to any of these homicides.
Not yet.
Oh, Kevin, don't play games. You can't tie her to it, and you know it as well as I do that you're never going to.
She pulled a knife on a police officer. I want her off the street.
Who didn't identify herself as one.
You go, officer. You go. One of my ladies in here, and I want her out.
Get him out of here. Get out. It's her attorney. are you going to do about it?
All right. I'll have her held for psychiatric observation.
You don't expect me to believe any of that, do you? You're just walking down the street, man comes up and stabs you, you don't know why he did it, and you didn't see his face at all? Mr. Moore, that's a crock. We know it was a hooker. You're letting a maniac go loose on the street just to save yourself some embarrassment.
I'm a married man. I've got 2 kids. My son's a cop, for God's sake.
Well, then it shouldn't be too hard for you to understand. That woman has already killed 2 men. You're lucky you were number 3. And if you don't help us with this, there's going to be a number 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Now, Mr. Moore, look at me. I said look at me. Now, I could get you subpoenaed to show up at the inquest. I could get your name published in the paper. And believe me, if I thought that would help save a life, I would do it. But my problem is there isn't any time anymore. I need the answers now. So you can give it to me off the record, and you can figure it out later whether you want to deny all of it. But I swear I am not going to leave you alone until you give me something to go on.
She was blonde, slender, good looking.
And what happened?
She was saying something strange, like about Daddy's little girl.
Remember, these things have a limited range. Don't lose your tail.
Believe me, I won't lose my tail.
You bet, Sid.
All set.
Very laid back. You back up, Stevie. Come on, Freddie. You and I ride together.
Sharp. Beautiful.
Not exactly blondes. Maybe we should have checked them out anyway.
Just keep moving, lover boy.
Boy, mixed up hanging out with you. Next thing I know, I'm getting called off the police station. Me too, remember?
Excuse me. Would one of you girls like to party?
Billy?
Miss Brody?
I have to make some extra money. What can I say?
What Mother says. Oh, my gosh. Oh.
Is dinner still on for Sunday? A friend of yours? Not anymore. All right, let me ask you something. About this little roundup. Is there anybody that we missed out?
Yeah, sure, lots. What's the matter? You gonna miss somebody?
Yeah. No. Another man was stabbed tonight. He said it was a blonde.
Well, that narrows it down to all but a couple of us color girls.
Come on, Maggie, a blonde, think. Picked up around here, 11:30-ish, not in the roundup tonight.
Well, she's blonde. I was with her when she picked this guy up. He's about 50-ish, white hair, mustache. Come on.
Who is she?
Crystal.
Crystal? Who is Crystal?
My pal, Crystal.
Show me. Mid-South. There's been a homicide, 2103 Madison, apartment 236. Tell Lieutenant Hogan that our suspect's name is Crystal. And she's not blonde anymore.
You want some company?
No, thanks.
What's the matter? You don't like the way I look?
I'm in blonde.
I know a blonde. Nice looking. You want me to set it up? It's a little kinky. Maybe the three of us could have a party, huh?
Where is she?
She's close. She's real close.
Let's move.
She's just down there.
Daddy's little girl's gonna take real good care of you now.
Hit it. You're getting there.
I'm okay.
Oh. She's still alive. It's okay. It's okay, Frankie.
I'm okay.
We got help on the way. All right. Take it easy.
Perhaps there is a way to understand these seemingly mindless acts of random violence that sometimes erupt to fill our lives with fear. Maybe we ought to look at them as tragic, twisted forms of communication, an autobiography of despair, written in blood. I doubt that Crystal Brennan knew exactly what she was trying to say. It doesn't matter. From her world of pain, drugs, and confusion, she called out to us. All of us heard. Maybe some of us understood.
Freddie, make sure Stevie's okay, all right? Dan, Dad.
Come on, it's gonna be all right.
What are you doing with her? He's a cop. Cop lover!